Sagittarius, how are you doing? Thank you for tapping in. This is your energy check in for the upcoming week. We're going to see what it is that may or may not play out in your energy coming up this week. And let Spirit give you some clarification and confirmation accordingly, okay? Remember that energy is being read right now. I'm about to read it. The energy, I'm about to read it for you right now. And energy can change at the drop of a dime, Sag, okay? So take it how it reverberates. If it does not reverberate for you, that is all wells and goods. I hope everybody's doing well. All right, Spirit. What is it that possibly could. Mr. Doubtful. Oh, Mr. Doubtful, you got questions. Mr. Resentful. Optimistic. Mr. Optimistic. And Mr. Relieved. These cards so cute. Mr. Relieved. All right. You could be thinking somebody resents you. Um, Somebody could be thinking you resent them. Okay. There could be some open line of communication that takes place, possibly, that puts either you or someone in your energy back in this optimistic energy and then subsequently relieved, possibly to find out that you're not being resented, or you're not resenting someone. We're going to see what's going on. Okay. Now, I've been using this deck, and the same two cards keep coming out every reading for every sign. Let's get some clean energies here, Spirit. But if it gotta come out, it gotta come out. That's just what it is. Let's see what's going on. Shuffle them up real good. I'm gonna shovel them up. I hope you're doing well, Sagittarius. All right, clarify, Mr. Doubtful Spirit. The star in reverse. Okay. Mr. Doubtful squints his eyes and furrows his eyebrows slightly. Is that really true? It seems like he never fully believes what he's told. Somebody could be telling you something and you don't really know if that's the truth. You ain't really confident that that's the truth. Tell me more. This is one of the two cards that keeps coming out. Social medias. I don't know what is going on social medias. Eight of Pentacles. Self mastery. Learning something. Talent. You could be a social media talent, content creator. You could be, divulging yourself of other content creators, possibly watching other readers, possibly watching myself, right? But you're questioning. Now, I don't know, Sagittarius, if this is you questioning your talents, okay? We're going to see here. Let me pull some more. Legal issues. Legal issues. Whether something is lawful, the Most High. I don't know. It seems like you, in the upcoming week, may hear some information concerning, I don't know if this is spiritual development, the truth about what the Most High is, who the Most High is, what God is, what God ain't. It seems like you may be researching something, you may be studying something, you questioning something. Something's going to definitely be revealed to you. That's for sure. Okay. Something's definitely going to be revealed to you. You could also be questioning a lot of things that's like out in the airwaves as far as it relates to the divine source, creator, God, those concepts. What is spiritually lawful? What is not? What is spiritually truth? What is not? Right? You could be doing some getting a lot of information or coming across a lot of information on social media. Okay. So you could be doing some studying. Tell me more. Two of Swords in reverse. Maybe you are feeling a little indecisive right now. Maybe there's something you're trying to learn as it relates to the Most High. Maybe there's some decisions, the path. The path, right? What is the right way? What is the wrong way? What is the good way? What is the righteous way? What is this way? What is that way? Okay. Um, you may just be getting on your path as well. Okay, your spiritual journey. We have the reverse King of Pentacles. And then we have reverse judgment. I mean, the upright judgment. I feel like whatever it is, you want to be very sure about what it is you know, okay? You don't want to hold on to anything or apply anything to your life spiritually that doesn't feel like it fits right. That's going to put you under some sort of judgment, spiritual judgment or spiritual confusion or like reverse Five of Swords, coming to some realizations, possibly of where you have been lacking awareness. There could be some things you feel you don't really know. Okay, so you're learning, right? You're learning. The best thing you can do, especially when you're talking about spirituality, is begin to learn from questioning. Question the things you think you know, question the things you think you heard, question question everything, because what it does is it develops a personal relationship with the Most High for yourself, right? It's not really enough, again, with the social media card to just hear a lot of the information that's out on social media and then allow yourself to go down a path that you don't even know if that's the right way that you should go. So it seems like in the upcoming week you're going to be doing more learning, more studying, more growing, more questions, and receiving answers with this reverse moon. Clarify Mr. Resentful. The King of Cups, the Knight of Cups in reverse. Mr. Resentful crosses his arms. He never forgets anything, not even a small tease. No one, no, I'll never forgive, he says with a scowl. Okay. Something about something you don't care for. I don't know if it has to do with just what you're seeing on social media. I don't know. Something you don't care for. Now with this passion card, Sagittarius, whatever this is that you are learning, that you are questioning, that you are doubting, that even may have you a little bit resentful because you kind of feel like that is not true or that is not right. This, whatever this is that may possibly be upsetting you about, I don't know, I feel like some information or something that you're coming across. It's pointing you towards something you're very passionate about. The fact that it triggers you or the fact that you resent it is pointing you towards something you're very passionate about. Tell me more. Five of Swords in the upright. You could also feel, if you are just starting on your journey, on your spiritual path, I don't know, you know, learning new things, learning new ideas about the Most High, about God, about angels, about demons, about life and the purpose thereof. You know what I'm saying? Death and the purpose thereof. Just all of those things as it relates to spiritualism, religion, occultism, anything of that nature, right? In that arena. The resentment, okay, because I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, but a lot of times when you start becoming aware of the ways in which things have been kind of covered up or kind of hid or kind of misconstrued or outright intentionally confused, right? To keep you out of certain knowledge and out of certain spiritual development. As you come into the knowledge of that, sometimes it can bring about a little bit of like bitterness, a little bit of like, I can't believe that I've been allowing these things to deceive me, as it relates to God, as it relates to my own divinity, as it relates to heaven and hell and sin and righteousness and all of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may find yourself becoming a bit resentful because something's going to be triggering, in the sense that you have adhered to certain things and it's been to your own detriment for you to adhere to them. Most people who awaken experience this, right? When they start really looking at the way we've been lied to, okay, the way we've been duped, the way we've been shut out of being allowed access to certain understanding and understandings as it relates to information being given, okay, again, it's pointing you towards something you're passionate at, okay. Tell me more. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You may come in this week to see some things that you weren't able to access because maybe there was the belief system of your past was not allowing you really to access the true divinity that is afforded to you. So this week could be a week of awakening for you, Sagittarius. Okay? A week of awakening. Mm-hmm. A week of clarity. Up in the clouds in the reverse. Okay? Yeah. This is going to be a week. There's going to be some things that's going to be revealed to you. And it may be triggering, right? Because you don't, I mean, nobody. When you really start to uncover the truth about the smoke and mirrors of a lot of things that we have been taught and brainwashed, even if you will, to believe, it does start to feel like um you kind of held on to ideals of self, held on to concepts of traditional concepts, conventional concepts about who you are, about who God is, about what is required of you, what is accessible to you, right? And in holding on to those things, or being taught to hold on to certain deceiving ideals, it has maybe in the past kept you in some sort of confusion. I feel like in the upcoming week, some things are going to become very clear to you because you're investing in your intuition, okay? You're investing in your higher self. You're investing in higher knowledge. You're investing in opening up your third eye. Okay. Mm-hmm. Awareness. Yes. Okay. Awareness. Clarify, Mr. Optimistic. This energy here, again, most people who have gone on a spiritual awakening, or tapping into their higher self and really looking at the truth, not the opinion, not your truth, my truth, his truth, their truth, but the underlining truth about spiritual things, religious things, life, death, love, money, the system, all of it, right? This existence and why you're here and what is your purpose and what is your destiny and what is right, what is wrong as it relates to you, okay? There's an underlining truth. Most people who go through this phase eventually come out of it. Okay, they do eventually come out of it. So we're going to clarify Mr. Optimistic. Mr. Optimistic sees everything in a good way, even on a rainy day. It's perfect for snails, he says. Okay, tell us more. Four Swords. Spirit is saying to really take time to contemplate and to find the silver lining. Um, to really think about what it is you're learning, the information you're gleaning. I feel like you're going to go from this frustrated energy, okay? This pissed off energy with all of the different ways in which you're starting to see that you've been lied to. And subsequently, because you adhere to those lies, it was like self sabotaging and self delusion, right? It's trickery though. And I feel like as you move out of this energy, you're going to move into this calm, this restfulness, because you're going to see that you can be optimistic, because now you know, right? Now you know. Now you're not in the clouds. Tell me more. Knight of Pentacles. They want you to take some time and just think and contemplate and meditate. Don't move too quickly, okay? This optimism also, this energy of optimism could come to you quickly if you meditate, if you just really think but don't overthink, if you quiet the mind. There may also be a need, if you've already, Sagittarius, been kind of studying and growing and going through this process of unlearning, relearning, learning, right? If you've already been in that, um spirit could be asking you to kind of rest, okay? Don't over expose yourself. Make sure you're processing everything. Pace yourself. We have a false person. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have a karmic connection. Hmm. You may also, in the upcoming week, start seeing certain relationships around you for what they are. You could also be seeing um where maybe some things you are experiencing or receiving in a connection is like your karma, okay? It's your karma. You're maybe receiving some karma by dealing with the false person, by being connected to a false person, right? But I feel like this is you quietly, spirit asks you to quietly contemplate, to slow down, okay? um and to allow yourself to see things as they are. There could be definitely a hidden enemy around you, somebody that you are sharing yourself with. You may this week, Sagittarius, realize that something or someone in your life is karmic. Okay. Clarify Mr. Relieved. Innocence. Hmm. Seven of Cups. I also feel like you're going to kind of be relieved when you realize that the idea of innocence, the idea of perfection, the idea of righteousness, right, is righteousness in the sense of like gotta do, can't do, don't do, they said don't do, I'm gonna go to hell if I do, this is what I gotta do, and if I don't do it, then somebody gonna, smack me from the heavens with with a club. I don't know, right? But I feel like there's a relief that's coming to you, because you're going to see the smoke and mirrors for what they are. And in seeing the smoke and mirrors for what they are, it's going to restore to you your inner child's innocence. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Yep. And what I mean is you're going to start seeing both sides of the scale, right? You're going to start seeing that it is you that defines you. You that, if something's not right for you, it's not right for you. It's not like somebody's about to hell you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you out here breaking laws, spiritual laws. But except you're doing that, then okay, we got karma, we got to clear up. We dealing with some false people around us. Cool. I know how to deal with that now. You know what I'm saying? I know I can deal with that. I ain't got to pretend to be anything other than what I am, and I don't have to allow nobody around me that's pretentious either. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're starting to see the smoke and mirrors for what they are. There's relief that's coming to you because this inner child child is starting to realize that it's okay for me to be who I am. It's okay for me to be who I am. Mm-hmm. Clarify this Two of Pentacles. Intuitive Kev came out in the reverse. Oh, wow. Okay. The King of Wands. The King of Swords. You're a leader for sure. But there's more to your intuition that spirit wants you, that you have access to. But there's this smoking mirrors. There's this smoking mirrors that's clouding that access. You may also start seeing some things about leadership where certain, again, individuals showing information, giving information, guidance, whatever the case may be. You may start seeing where certain individuals, lack, maybe their intuition is not as on point. Maybe some things that they're saying is not actually spiritual truth, right? I feel like also though that as you are doing this inner work, as you are tapping in and embracing your inner child, there's this multiple opportunities that you have, okay? Multiple opportunities that you have here. Clarify the intuitive Kev. Why is it in the reverse? The Nine of Pentacles. There's an abundance. There's an abundance of spiritual gifts, Sagittarius, that you have. I just got done doing Capricorns, my bad. That you have at your disposal. What is the Two of Pentacles? Ascension. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you tapping in. You may not quite trust it yet. You may not quite trust it or may not even understand it all yet. But with this King of Swords and this King of Wands, you're definitely making the right decisions. You're definitely asking the right questions. You're definitely communicating with the divine in the right way. All right. And I feel like they are going to show you the way that is right for you with this King of Swords and King of Wands. And I feel like you're taking hold to the path that is right for you. And with that is coming relief. Relief. Because this is about self mastery. It's about know thyself. There's nothing more relieving than knowing yourself, than knowing you, than doing the work to decode, uncode, uncover, discover you, right? When you do that, then it's more like, okay, I take information, I hear it, and then I take it back to myself. I take it back to my spirit team, soul and spirit. I see if it works for me, and if it does, I apply it in the way that they guide me to. You know what I mean? And then the more you do that, the more comfortable you start to really see how it is you move and what you're called to do, what you're here to do in this particular incarnation, right? So you're moving into this knowing thyself, and it all starts with questions. And I love that. I love it. I love questions. I do, because what they're banking on, those who control the systems, the information, the certain constructs that we call religion, even spiritual constructs, whatever the case may be, education, science, mathematics, all of these constructs, marriages, matrimony, coupleship, love, romance, economics, all of these constructs, what they're banking on is that we won't ask no questions. So when you start asking questions, you own to something. You own to something. When you start asking questions, now you just have to make space for the answers. Don't come up with the answers in your own head. Ask the question and sit quietly with this Four of Swords, and the answers you will receive. The answers you don't have with the reverse Knight of Pentacles will be received with the upright Six of Pentacles, and you will start seeing the false person, the false belief, what is false about you. You'll start seeing the karma playing out within your own life, right? You'll start seeing the karma around you, the karmic connections around you. And now you're on your way to this ascension because it's not coming from an outside source, it's coming from within. So ask the questions, but don't make up the answers. Ask the questions, sit quietly, all right? Make sure you have space and time for your meditation. Make sure you have space and time for rest. Because you know how y'all Sagittarius is. Y'all are working till y'all feet turn blistery. You know what I mean? Y'all are go, 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 go. You gotta sit down, Sag. You gotta sit down sometimes. You gotta be like, hold on, let me just, you know what I'm saying? Let me sit down, take a rest for like 2 days. It ain't gonna lose nothing. You ain't gonna lose nothing. You're gonna make time to develop this intuition. Okay? This intuitive Kev here that's in the reverse. Right? You have an abundance of intuition. You just have to make time to put this reverse into the upright. And that does require quieting the mind. Right? Learning how to quiet the mind. Learning how not to think, but to listen. And it's two different things. Okay? Don't think, listen. Companionship. Companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Letting go. Everything is indeed out of control and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. Yeah. I feel like in this upcoming week, Sag, you're developing a deeper relationship with the God space that you are created in and that you occupy. Okay, this is not about the idea of the God outside of you. It's about the God you are. Okay, reframing the concept of God and what that is and who that is. It requires to go within in order to do that. Invite help. Mm-hmm. Invite the divine to pursue you seriously. Just say, I'm finally ready. God, pursue me. Okay? Invite help. There are many aspects of what we think of when we think of God. There are many aspects, and not all of us hold all of the aspects or operating operatively in all aspects. You have your allotment. I have my allotment. The next person has their allotment. But when we're all like flowing, then we get to experience what God is, or the Father, the Mother, the Most High is in its fullness, right? But we have to be the observer, which means we have to make time to observe ourselves and see ourselves in others, right? And this is how a world that can sometimes be so dark, dense, even wicked and displeasing can become a paradise and become beautiful, because we start to see ourselves in other people. But in order to do that, we have to see ourselves. We have to make time to see ourselves. I feel like this week's Sagittarius, you're definitely going deeper, and there is going to be a lot of change that you're going to experience in the way you process. Karma is here again, okay? And karma simply means action, cause and effect. Okay, action. For every action, there is an equal reaction. So this action that you're going to be taking, the actions you've already taken in questioning things, in allowing yourself to be like, yo, I can't believe they had me believing that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of that is causing an awakening. It's causing a change. It's causing a releasing. It's causing an ascension. I love it. I love that. I love that. Give me one more, Spirit. Right now. Yeah. Right now. Stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. That's what they was talking about with that Four of Swords. Slow down a little bit. Allow yourself to process. Allow yourself to not think and ponder on it, because Sagittarius are great thinkers as well. But there comes a point in growth and that it's about listening and not thinking. Okay. And learning how to do both of them, because you can go in meditation and think. Okay, you can use your thoughts to visualize, or you can release the action of thinking and just listen to what the mind is coming up with without you thinking about what the mind is coming up with. Just listen. Okay. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled at each moment. Go with the flow. Stay in flow. Okay, Sag? This has been your energy reading for the upcoming week. This is a very powerful reading. All right. If this reading did not reverberate for you, Sagittarius, even if it did, please take a moment if you would like to go into the other zodiac signs that are up now and look at those readings based on where they're placed in your chart, and you may find a more well-rounded picture of what is coming up for you in the next week. Okay. Thank you to all of my subscribers, my supporters, my viewers. I love you guys. If you are not a subscriber, this is your official invitation to subscribe, join the tribe. Would love to have you. Okay. Come over here and vibe with us a little bit. All right. Make sure you comment. Let me know how it reverberated for you. Like, shoot your girl the thumbs up. You know, give me the thumbs up. Also, share it and hype it up if you choose to. Okay. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, family.